Meredith Gorman here in the PNC Bank Sports Corner with Zack Cox calling in from Gillette Stadium. Zack, thanks for joining me.
Absolutely.
All right, so some good news from Gillette today. Gunnar Olszewski and Damien both spotted back out on the practice field after they were on IR. What's the significance of this, and when can Patriots fans expect to see them back out there on the game field?
Definitely a positive step in the right direction for both of these players. Two players who really stood out positively during training camp. We're not exactly sure when we will see Damien Harris and Gunnar Olszewski back on the game field in an actual game setting for the Patriots under the new injury reserve rules put in place this season. Players can return as early as 3 weeks after they're placed on IR, but they don't necessarily have to play 3 weeks later. So the Patriots, both of these players will be eligible to play this weekend against the Kansas City Chiefs, but Bill Belichick said this morning that anybody who's coming off of injured reserve, they want to see how they look at practice first before they make a decision on whether they are game ready. So unsure at this point whether we'll see either of them on Sunday, but definitely a positive step for both players.
And Zack, a big game this weekend against the Chiefs. What are the Patriots going to have to do to get past them?
Yeah, the Chiefs certainly looked impressive Monday night against the Baltimore Ravens, and that offense led by Patrick Mahomes and all those weapons is clearly one of the top offenses in the NFL, probably going to be the toughest challenge of the season for this Patriots defense. Patriots defense actually did a pretty good job against Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs last season, only allowed 23 points in that Week 14 game, only 3 points after halftime, but obviously there have been a lot of changes to this Patriots defense since that game, and it's really going to be up to a lot of those newer guys, guys that maybe had smaller roles last season, like Chase Winovich and Dietrich Wise and some of these new safeties that they've been rotating through. Those guys are going to have to step up if the Patriots have any chance of stopping this high-powered Kansas City offense.